There was a young man who aspired to make a lot of money, and he went to a wise man and said to him, "I want to be at your level." And the wise man replied, "If you want to be like me, find me tomorrow morning on the beach at 4 a.m. The young man says with wonder, "The beach? I said I want to make money, I don't want to swim." The wise man said, "If you want to make money, I will meet you tomorrow at 4 a.m. The young man arrived at the beach at the place and the date when the wise man asked him to come to him, wearing sports clothes. The old man took the hand of the young man and asked him, "How far you want to be successful?" The young man said. The old man said to him, "I walk in the water." So the young man started walking in the water. When the water level reached his waist, the young man started saying, "This old man is crazy. I tell him to make money, so I want to get him out here to swim. I don't want to. I am a swimmer. We find him. I want to make money." The old man said, "The secret forward, inside the water, a little more, increase more," and surrounded him water until the water reached the shoulder of the young man. He asked to go ahead more and more, until the water reached his mouth, and the young man said, "I will not be able to go back if you follow the madness of this man." The old man answered, "I thought you wanted to succeed." The young man is trying to escape from the old man's grip, holding his head underwater until the moment the young man almost took his last breath. The old man lifted him from underwater, and said to him, "I have a question for you. When you were underwater, what did you want to do?" The young man said, "I wanted to breathe," and the old man told him, "When you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, you will succeed. If you require to be an inspired writer, you must set a minimum of 2 hours of reading per day, then you must cultivate in yourself the desire to realize your dream, which is the feeling that your dream is achievable by enhancing your self-confidence. Turning cravings into goals. This part is how committed you are to achieving your dream as the sensitive part. A step back from your dream while insisting turns this sensitive part into goals that will be for you a vision to achieve your dream. And then you have to develop a strategic plan to achieve your goals, and there is no specific global strategy but depends on the person concerned and the goals he wants to accomplish, and put strengths and weaknesses and what opportunities and threats, and how you can transform weaknesses to strengths and threats to opportunities, and that comes from a perceptual perception about the environment in which you are located, as well as setting your short-term goals. Dividing your main goal into subdivisions, and setting time intervals to arrive at each of the elements in your list. You must accomplish this task by building a strong base that gives you the skills you need to achieve your dream. As it is known that Rome was not earned in a single day, then you should review the progress made regularly. Moreover, appreciate the excursion that drives you towards accomplishing your fantasies, and realize that it is hard to track down joy once. Envision achievement. Close your eyes occasionally and envision the picture that will be in the wake of understanding your fantasy, and keep your trust in yourself. Remember the pessimism that you will confront and survive, and afterward face yourself. Envision that you are the supervisor of an association and need to control representatives and improve their exhibition. Must assess them as indicated by specific rules picked by you for the key plans of the association. Finally, the estimation of your fantasy, regardless of whether the deviation rate is 5%. Realize that you are in good shape.